In Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's speech at the Women in the World Summit this last March, she applauded the power of women for being able to have control over and shape our own destinies in ways that generations before us never were able to do. And she also said, but what it's going to take for women today is never giving up. Women like Eleanor Roosevelt, Benazir Bhutto, Indira Nooyi, she's the CEO for PepsiCo, Hillary Clinton, Dolores Huerta, Oprah Winfrey, Billie Jean King, Shirley Chisholm, Christiane Amanpour. These are just a few women who have been trailblazers for us and have actually made it to the top of achieving their dreams. But I think that there's something in common that they all have. They have a set of weapons in their arsenal. And this is what I think that they have. Number one, they have confidence in their own style, and they feel comfortable in their own skin. If it doesn't come naturally to you to be confident, then we need to create support systems around us. And in those support systems, we get mentors, we get sponsors, networks, support systems. We get people who will encourage us, who will confirm and affirm, yeah, you're on the right track, you're doing a good job. And also they'll be there to support us when we want to take that extra step forward and we feel like we have to be juggling everything. That's what support systems can do. The second tool in their arsenal is that they have moxie, or chutzpah, if you want to call it that, to push back. Studies report that successful women believe, these are women who have already made it to the top, and when they've been surveyed, they said that 60% of their career success hinged on their ability to push back. I think that's really true. And for a lot of us, that's not very comfortable. It's part of the male code. But I think we need to learn some of that if we're going to make it. We don't have to become like men. We can do it in our own feminine way. But it is something that we have to do. Number three, they never settled. Women are naturals at advocating for others. Don't you think? We advocate for our kids, we advocate for our spouse, we advocate for whatever's going on in our neighborhood or our families or whatever. But sometimes we don't advocate for ourselves. And we really need to start doing that. We're really good at it. Just do it for yourself. Do you know that women still make only 80% of what men make? And that over the life of one's career, that you could be losing as much as $430,000 the life of your career. When you put your career and your worth in the hands of somebody else. That's money that you deserve and your children need. Number four, the fourth tool that they have, they made sure that they had a seat at the table. That goes hand in hand with advocating for yourself. If you did the work, if you're the subject matter expert, you sit at the table. Don't be shy. Don't sit in the back. You sit at the table. And if you can get some P&L responsibility, profit and loss experience in your job, ask for that. That is going to help you in terms of the trajectory of your career. 79% of women who have made it to the top said that having P&L experience was key in their portfolio. So keep that in mind. And finally, the last tool, not the last, but a fifth tool I think that they have is that they didn't wait to act, okay? They just went for it. They took a risk. They jumped off the cliff, not the fiscal cliff, but they jumped off the cliff. And so if you think you want to have a family and you want to have a career, don't wait until all the stars are aligned and everything's perfect. Just go for it. And then ask your support system for the help you need to get there.